just for you. But happy Monday, and I want to thank you all for joining me for this workout today. So
This meeting is being recorded.
so December, we are focusing on your winter wellness. And today I have a stretch and de-stress class for you today. So we got some low impact stretches. We're gonna end it with a little bit of breath work. But again, we're gonna move and groove a little bit, but you're gonna be stretched out and you're gonna be relaxed after this class. But I'm also raffling off some foam rollers today. So those who are participating today, you're gonna be put in a raffle, you're gonna win a foam roller. We're gonna deliver it to your work location, so stay on the line to the end just to give us your work location and your contact information. With all that said, let's get started with this workout. So again, it's a stretch and de-stress workout. So if you have a mat or a towel, feel free to bring that to the workout because we will be transitioning to the floor just for a little bit, just to do a little bit of stretches on our backs. But yeah, we're gonna hold our stretches for about 20 to 30 seconds, maybe roll through some of these stretches a couple times. But again, as always, you do what works best for you, modify as needed, and feel free to bring some workout music, some relaxing tunes to this workout session. This is gonna be a good one. All right, team, you guys ready for this? Let's get it started. So I like to start off with a little activation, just a little warm up, just to get the blood flowing before we go into some of these deep stretches. And you guys know it, one of my favorite movements is the arm sweeps. So wherever you're at, meet me here with these arm sweeps. So you're gonna take your time and just sweep your arms across your body, just like this. Take your time, going right over left, left over right. And again, try to connect your breathing with your movement. So I'm taking my deep inhales and exhales while I'm sweeping my arms across the body. And feel free to move your head from right to left, just to get the side of your neck involved. And right away, you should feel that upper body get warmed up a little bit, right? And we're here just for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Great job, everyone. So now let's just transition to that lower body. Another one of my all-time favorites. We're just gonna open up our stance nice and wide, feet flat on the ground. I have my hands on my hips, and all we're gonna do is just shift your weight to the right. So I'm shifting to my right. If you can see me all right, I'm bending my right knee. I'm pushing my hips back, kind of leaning forward a little bit, but then I'm shifting to the opposite side. You got it. So again, team, pick your own pace. Again, move at your own pace, and let's move for about 20 seconds. And again, I love this stretch here because you get a nice little stretch in the inner thighs. Again, when we're moving from side to side, now we're warming up our hips and our lower body. And also try to connect your breathing with your movement. So I'm inhaling and I'm exhaling. You got it. We're almost there. Stay here for another 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Slowly roll back up. Let's roll through that warm up one more time. Whenever you're ready, give me those arm sweeps one more time. We'll just move for about 10 seconds. So 10 seconds, sweeping those arms across the body, opening up the chest, squeezing the shoulder blades. Give me those deep inhales and exhales. Feel free to move your head to the right, to the left. Oh yeah, you got it. We are here for 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Upper body nice and warmed up. Give yourself a couple seconds to transition to that lower body. Again, I'm just gonna exaggerate my stance. My hands are on my hips. Ready, set, and let's go. So again, we're shifting from right to left, pushing the hips back, leaning forward a little bit, feeling that stretch in the inner thighs, feel the hips get activated. And again, you can speed it up if you like, or you can slow it down just to really feel that stretch. And team, stay here for another 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Meet me back in the middle and slowly roll it up. Well done. So team, so now that we're nice and warmed up, now let's go into those deep stretches, right? So first one's gonna focus on the upper body. So we got 2 movements, 2 stretches, holding them for about 20 to 30 seconds. Again, whatever you're comfortable with. The first one, we're gonna focus on our upper back, the back of our neck, and a little bit of our shoulders. So again, we're gonna open up our stance. I want you to extend your arms. I want you to interlock your fingers. And these are upper back. I like to call them bear hugs. So you're gonna round out the back, interlock those fingers, and then tuck your chin towards your chest. I'm kind of pushing my hips back here. But again, it's kind of like a big bear hug, rounding out the upper back, tucking your chin towards your chest. And then right away, you should be feeling the stretch in your upper back. Right in your back, the back of your neck. Continue to breathe as you hold this pose or hold this stretch. Again, try to take your chin close to your chest if you can see me all right. And just stay here just for another 5 count. So we're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Now I want you to come up nice and tall. And then feel free to give me some big shoulder shrugs. So you're going to roll those shoulders back, right? Again, bring the shoulders towards your ears and then try to roll them back. Inhale and exhale. Perfect. Just stay here for another 3, 2, and 1. Great job, team. So we got the upper back, we got the back of our neck. Now let's get the chest and the shoulders. So we're gonna take our hands behind our back, so you got your elbows up, and your stance, you can go feet flat in this mountain pose, or you can do a staggered stance where your legs are in this split stance. Whatever's comfortable for you, fingertips behind your head, but now we're gonna squeeze the shoulder blades. So try to bring your elbows to the back of the room, and now I want you to lift your chin towards the chest, or towards the sky. So again, you're lifting the chin towards the sky, we're opening up the chest, and continue to breathe. So team, I want you to give me some deep inhales, and then exhale, breathe it out. You got it. Continue to hold here for another 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Great job. Now give me those shoulder shrugs going forward. So last time we did the shoulder shrugs going backwards. Now we're going forward. So again, bring the shoulders towards your ears, rolling forward, loosen up that upper body, just for another 3 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. All right, team, we're gonna roll through those 2 stretches one more time for about 15 to 20 seconds each. All right, you ready? Give me that big bear hug. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. So again, rounding out that upper back, interlock those fingers. This one's all about tucking your chin towards your chest. So look towards the ground and breathe. So again, you gotta breathe to make these stretches work. Inhales and exhales, and then enjoy the stretch. Feel that stretch in the back, that upper back, in the back of your neck. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Whenever you're ready, we're coming back up nice and tall. Give me your shoulder shrugs going backwards, shoulders towards your ears, rolling backwards. Think about squeezing the shoulder blades on the way back. Just for a 3 count. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. All right, you ready for this chest opener? Fingertips behind your head. Again, it's all about squeezing the shoulder blades. So try to bring your elbows to the back of the room. And again, your chin, your eyes, look up towards the sky and feel that stretch in the front of your neck. I'm feeling my stretch in my shoulders, but we're opening up the chest. A little work for the upper back, but we breathe. Give me those deep inhales and exhales. And we're almost there. Hold tight for another 7 seconds. Continue to breathe as you hold. We got this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax the upper body. Give me those shoulder shrugs going forward. So again, shoulders towards your ears, and then roll them forward. You got it. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Everyone good? Upper body nice and loosened up, stretched out, warmed up. Perfect. Now let's go to that lower body. So our next one is going to require just a little bit of balance. So if you do have some trouble with balance, it's okay to hold on to a chair, a wall, something sturdy. But what we're going to do is we're going to start off with the right leg. And we're going to cross the right leg over the left. Right? You got it? So again, right leg crosses over the left. We're in this cross-legged stance. And then what we're going to do is we're going to walk the fingertips down towards the knees. Maybe stay here for a breath. And then if you're comfortable or you need more range of motion, walk those fingertips down towards the ankles, right? And you should be feeling the stretch here in your lower back. I'm feeling my stretch in my lower back for sure. But you might be feeling your stretch in the hamstrings, the back of your legs, or even the calves. Relax the upper body, chin to the chest, and then we breathe. Continue to breathe it out. Again, if you're having trouble with balance, hold on to something because it's not, we want to focus on the stretch. We don't want to struggle with our balance. And just stay here for another 3, 2, and 1. Whenever you're ready, team, slowly roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Awesome. That felt good, right? Let's do it again on the opposite side. So last time we did the right over left. Now this time we're going to take the left leg and we're going to cross it over the right. So again, take the left leg, cross it over the right. Hold on to something if you need to. Walk it out to the knees just to get started. And then you can walk it out to the ankles. If you can take it to the floor, take it all the way to the floor. But use this full 15 to 20 seconds and just breathe and enjoy that stretch. I'm feeling my stretch in my calves, my hamstrings, my lower back. It's okay to hold on to something because we want to enjoy the stretch. We call this our posterior chain. That low back, the glutes, the hamstrings. It's always good to stretch out those muscles because they connect to everything. And just stay here for another 3, 2, and 1. Slowly, team, roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Perfect. Great job, everyone. Everyone good? Again, you always want to come up nice and slow just so you don't get dizzy. Perfect. Awesome, team. All right, we're going to do one more stretch in this standing position. And the way it's going to look like, it's a side bend, but I have a couple options for you. So again, we're in this I like to call it mountain pose. We're just nice and tall, feet shoulder width apart. Your left hand is going to reach towards your left knee. And then that right hand is going to reach towards the sky. Start off here, but then if you need to get a little bit deeper into this stretch, try to take that right arm all the way across the body. So you're doing this C shape with the arms and the body. We're pushing the hips to the opposite side. So you're pushing your hips to the right. You're feeling the stretch throughout the torso. You're feeling the stretch in your shoulders. Just stay here for a breath. You got it. And we're here for another 3, 2, and 1. Whenever you're ready, come back up, nice and tall. And then we're going to do the same thing to the opposite side. So again, feet shoulder width apart. My right hand is kind of reaching towards my right knee. So I'm kind of leaning a little bit. That left hand can reach towards the sky. And it is totally fine to stay here, as long as you feel that stretch in your hips and throughout the torso and the shoulders. But if you feel like you just need to get a little bit deeper into this stretch, you can bend the knees also. You can take that left arm all the way across the body. And I like to keep my chin close to the body. So I'm bringing my chin close to my chest. Nice little stretch inside of my neck. But I'm also feeling my stretch throughout my torso, my shoulders. You got it. And definitely my hips. Team, stay here for another 3, 2, 1, and relax. Slowly roll it back up. Perfect. Great job, team. So everyone, feel free to take a quick water break. I give you 20 to 30 seconds. Grab a water break. Maybe towel off if you need to. Maybe switch up your tunes because now we're going to slowly transition to the mat, transition to the floor, to our hands and our knees. All right, team. So again, if you're not comfortable on your knees, you can do most of these stretches standing up. I'll demonstrate the stuff on the mat first, and then I'll show you some modifications if you want to do it standing up. But our first stretch, and probably one of my old-time favorite stretches, is called the child's pose. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off on our knees, and then I want you to open up your knees nice and wide. We're going to open up our knees, then we're going to bring our big toes together. We're going to sit back on your heels, and then we're going to extend our arms away from the body. And then I want us to allow our chest and our upper body just to sink towards the mat. And then let your head fall in between your arms, chin to your chest. And then just breathe. Breathe it out. Let's stay here for about 30 seconds. And you're going to feel the stretch in your lower back, the hamstrings, the upper back, the shoulders when you're extending the arms. So stay here for another 30 seconds. Continue to breathe as you move. Now, if you're in that standing position and you're just not comfortable being on the mat right now, feel free to grab a wall or something in front of you. I'm going to grab a chair really quick just to give you guys a quick demonstration. And you're just going to place your hands on the chair and you're going to sit back into your heels, allowing your head to fall in between your arms. So you do got options. Continue to hold that stretch, hold that pose just for another 10 seconds, team, and continue to breathe. So give me those deep inhales and exhales. Enjoy that stretch in the low back, the shoulders, the upper back. You got it. And we are here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, everyone. Slowly roll out of it. Perfect. So that was child's pose. We're gonna come back to that one. But now we're gonna shift to our downward facing dog. And we're gonna use this stretch to stretch out our calves and our hamstrings. So I think most of us have been in this position before, into this pose before. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna lift the hips up. You're gonna continue to press your hands into the mat. But then I want you to shift your hips back and then allow your head to fall in between your arms. And all I want you to do is pedal those feet. So I want you to alternate, pressing your heels into the ground, if you can see me all right. So I'm kind of pedaling my legs, my feet, alternating, pressing my heels into the ground, and you should be feeling the stretch in the back of your legs, your calves, your hamstrings. You're gonna feel a little bit of work in your arms. Team, continue to hold that pose or continue to move through those movements for another 20 seconds. Again, if you want to do this standing, grab that chair, and it's the same thing, just walking away, alternating, pressing your heels into the mat, continuing to breathe. You got it. We're almost there, team. Stay here for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Drop to your knees, and we're gonna flow right back into our child's pose. So again, open up those knees nice and wide, bring the big toes together, sit back on those heels, allow your chest to sink towards the mat, and breathe it out. So about 20 seconds here. Give me those deep inhales and exhales, sinking towards the mat. I'm feeling my stretch in my lower back. Again, if you extend those arms, and if you allow your head to fall in between your arms, you're gonna feel a nice stretch in the upper back and the shoulders. You got it. Stay here for another 2 breaths. So another deep inhale and exhale. One more time. Deep inhale and breathe it out. Perfect. And then one more round, team. Let's go back into those downward dogs with the feet pedal, alternating, pressing your heels into the mat, stretching out those calves. So we're just gonna move for another 10 to 15 seconds. And you gotta show your calves some love. They put up a lot of work throughout the day, but we just don't stretch them like they need to be stretched. So again, take your time here, alternating, pressing your heels into the ground, feeling that stretch in the right calf, then switching it up, feeling that stretch into the left calf, and then we're here for another 3, 2, and 1. Great job, team. Drop to your knees. Feel free to come up. I know that was a lot of impact on your shoulders and your wrists. So you can roll out those wrists, right? Just give me some wrist rolls. If you can see me all right, I'll get a little bit closer. Just rolling out those wrists. A couple going right, and then a couple going left. You got it. And we're here for 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. All right, team. So we're gonna do a couple more stretches on the mat, on our back, but then we're gonna transition back up. So again, we're gonna go flat to our back, and we're gonna focus on our hips now. So again, take your time. Hopefully you got a comfortable space, but we're gonna lay flat to your mat. And our first move is a single leg knee hug. So let's start off with our left leg. So we're gonna extend the right leg, but then bring that left knee in towards your body. So I want you to hug that left leg nice and tight here. Relaxing the opposite leg, and just slowly start rolling out your left ankles. Low ankle mobility here, but you're gonna feel the stretch in the back of your legs, your hamstrings. You're gonna feel it in your hips and a little bit in the low back. And you got it. Stay right there. Don't change a thing. Continue to breathe. And we're here for 3, 2, and 1. And that's perfect. So let's switch it up. So now I'm gonna extend my left leg, and then I'm gonna bring my right knee in towards my chest. So I'm gonna hug that right knee nice and tight. I'm gonna continue to breathe. Start rolling out those ankles, that right ankle And just enjoy that stretch. Like I'm feeling my stretch in my hamstrings. I'm definitely feeling it in my hip. Normally when you have tight hip flexors, it will affect your lower back. So if you have low back issues, this should be your go-to stretch. Stretch out the hips first. Stay here for another 3, 2, and 1. Great job, team. So then we're gonna move into our second stretch on our back. So I want you to hug both knees. Bring both knees in towards your chest. Hopefully you can see me all right. Let me just switch up the angle. Hug both knees, hug them nice and tight. But then I want you to open up your arms nice and wide. So you got your palms down, and then we're gonna drop both knees off to one side. I'm gonna drop mine off to my left. Let the knees drop to the mat. If you can, try to keep your shoulders and your upper back on the ground. So you might need to move your arms a little bit closer to the body. So dropping them down a little bit lower. And hopefully you're feeling the stretch throughout the torso and that lower back, right? So stay here for a deep breath. Give me that deep inhale. Breathe it in, and then breathe it out. I want you to bring your knees back to the middle. Again, hug those knees, hug them nice and tight. Right here, you should be feeling that stretch in that lower back. And then we're gonna get the opposite side. So drop both knees off to the opposite side, if you can see me all right. So both of my knees are dropping to the right. My arms are out to the side. I'm relaxing my upper back. So again, try to keep that upper back on the ground. And then look away from your knees. You get a nice little stretch in your neck. We're stretching out our shoulders. We're stretching out our torso. But this stretch is all about the hips and that lower back. So team, stay here for a deep breath. We inhale. When you exhale, one more time. Let's hug both knees. Bring them in towards your chest. Maybe let's gently rock it out from right to left. Give me that deep inhale, that exhale. Perfect. Great job, team. Everyone good? Let me just make sure everyone's still with me. Awesome. All right, team. So we're just gonna roll through those 2 movements one more time, then we're gonna come back up to our feet. So again, single leg knee hug, both sides, then the supine twist. So take your time with these movements. We're only gonna move for about 15 to 20 seconds. So whenever you're ready, we're back to our backs. Again, hug that left knee, relax the upper body. Feel free to roll out those ankles. Again, hang out here for another 10 seconds. Deep inhales and exhales. Enjoy this stretch. And we are here for another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Whenever you're ready, feel free to hold a little bit longer, but whenever you're ready, switch it up. Hug that right knee. And again, if you just can't hug that knee, you can also hug by the hamstrings. So bring the hamstrings, put your hands by your hamstrings and drive that knee in towards your chest. Whatever's comfortable for you, as long as you're feeling that stretch in your hips and the hamstrings and the low back. And then as long as you're still breathing, never hold your breath. Continue to breathe throughout these movements. We are here for 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. All right, let's hug those knees. Last one. Hug those knees. Get a nice little stretch in that low back. We're gonna open up our arms, palms down. Everybody, let's drop our knees off to the left. Try to keep those knees stacked. Try to keep your upper back on the ground. Again, you might need to drop your arms a little bit closer to the body. Stay here just for a 5 count, or maybe just for a deep breath. Everyone, breathe with me. Inhale, and then breathe it all out. Perfect. So we'll hug those knees one last time, and then we'll drop both knees to the opposite side. Perfect. Again, you'll notice when you take that deep inhale, and then when you breathe it out, that muscle tightness just goes away. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Everyone roll over to your hands and your knees. Great job, everyone. And we are gonna finish up on our feet, but take your time. Take your time coming up to your feet. Slowly take your time. We'll give you 30 seconds. Feel free to grab a quick drink. We're gonna slowly come up to our feet, and we're gonna finish up with a little combination of upper body and lower body stretching and a little bit of breath work. Perfect. All right, team, you guys ready? So our first stretch, I like to call this stretch a sun stretch. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your hands and you're gonna pretend like you're gonna put them in your back pocket, or take your hands, place them on your low back by your glutes, put them in your back pocket. And what I want you to focus on is bringing those elbows together, squeezing those shoulder blades. And again, I want you to look up at the sky. So again, squeeze the shoulder blades, bring the elbows in towards each other, and then look up at the sky, and then continue to breathe just for 10 seconds, maybe 3 deep breaths. So again, give me that deep inhale, exhale, you got it. Continue to lift that chin up. Feel the stretch in your shoulders, the upper back, the low back. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Perfect, good job, team. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna open up our stance, right? So I want you to left leg front, right leg back. We're kind of in the split stance position, if you can see me all right. Then I want you to flip that front toe up, right? So you're gonna lift that front toe, push your hips back. So we're gonna bend that right knee if you like, and you're just gonna walk your fingertips towards your knees. If you can, take them towards your ankles. And then we continue to breathe, just for 10 seconds. You're gonna feel the stretch in your low back, the hamstrings, the calves. Stay here for another 3, 2, and 1. Slowly roll it back up, team. Perfect. We'll do the same thing to the opposite side. Again, my right leg's in front, my left leg's back. I'm gonna lift my front toe. My back knee is slightly bent, but let's push the hips back. We call that hinging at the hips. And then just walk those fingertips down towards your knees or your ankles. It's totally fine to hold on to something. I just want you to feel the stretch in the back of your legs. You got it. And we are here for another 3, 2, and 1. Great job, team. Slowly roll it back up. Let's see how much time do I have. So let's do this. Let's sneak in one more shoulder stretch, and then we're gonna finish up with just 2 minutes of breath work. So my shoulders and my upper back is super tight today, so let's really attack those. So what you're gonna do is feel free to hang out here in the split stance position again. My left leg is in front, my right leg is back. I want you to bring your right arm across your body. That left hand comes underneath. It just brings it in a little bit closer. Right away, you should be feeling that stretch in your delts, in your shoulders. But then I want you to look away from that right arm. You got it. And just stay here for a breath. Give me that deep inhale, and then breathe it all out. Perfect. And then let's switch it up. So now I have my right leg in front, and my left leg's in back. And I'm gonna bring my left arm across the body. Right hand comes underneath, brings it in a little bit closer. Right away, you should be feeling the stretch in the shoulders, so you can stay here. But if you want that neck, little stretch for the neck, feel free to look to the left. Again, team, just give me a deep breath here. Inhale, and breathe it all out. Great job, team. So now we're gonna finish up with a little bit of breath work. So no matter where you're at, you can be standing, you can be sitting. I'm gonna grab a chair, but we're gonna do just a little bit of breath work here. And again, we're gonna start off with box breathing. And what that's gonna look like is, I want you to close your eyes, I want you to relax your body, and I want you to inhale for a 4 count. And I want you to hold your breath for about 4 seconds. And then we're gonna breathe it all out for 4 seconds, right? Yeah, so let's do that for 2 rounds. All right, team, so wherever you're at, if you're still with me, feel free to bring your hands to heart center. Feel free to close your eyes, and we're gonna inhale through our nose, and we're gonna exhale through our mouth. All right, let's give it a try. You ready? So everybody, just give me a deep breath. So we're gonna inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4. Then breathe it out for 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome, right? Let's give it one more try. All right, team, you ready? Everybody, just give me that deep inhale. So we're gonna inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold tight, let it marinate for 1, 2, 3, 4. Now breathe it all out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, team. We're gonna try one more, and then we're gonna end the workout. This one's called a 4-7-8 breathing count, breath work. So again, we're gonna inhale for 4 seconds. But now that we're nice and warmed up in the lungs, we're gonna hold our breath for 7 seconds. and then we're gonna breathe it all out for 8 seconds. This is gonna truly relax you. You ready for it? All right, so again, whenever you're ready, feel free to bring your hands to heart center. And team, we're gonna inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it in, let it marinate for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now let it all out. Let it all out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Team, we did it. You did it all in 30 minutes. Well done. I want to thank you all for joining the workout today. Again, everyone who joined the workout today is going to be entered into a raffle to win a foam roller. Woo! And team, stay on the lookout for our January content. January is our preventative health month. And oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, good job for everyone participating in Maintain Don't Gain. We are in week 5 of the campaign. You all are doing great. Way to stay committed and stay on the lookout for more content. If you